In this video of Glad to Teach, we are going to learn the easy calc trick to easily solve the cubic equations. So once you know this trick, you can easily solve the cubic equations in just few seconds. So first you please give it a try. You have 10 seconds. Start. Your time is over. So now I'll do it. Factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now, since the sum of the factors is 7, therefore we can cancel out 8 as 8 is itself greater than 7. So 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So these are the factors. Just change the signs and you have solved this cubic equation. The three solutions of this cubic equation are x equal to -1, x equal to -2 and x equal to -4. That's it. So tell me now, wasn't that fast? Fast and really easy. Alright, so now I'll just explain you what I have just done. So here is the easy cal way of solving the cubic equations. You just need to know that this term plus 8 is the product of three numbers. Just like we had in quadratic equation. The only difference is that in quadratic equation, this term was the product of two numbers, whereas in cubic equation, it is of three numbers, as the cubic equation has the three roots. So now I'm sure you can tell me, what is this? This is the sum or the difference of those three numbers. Now, we just need to find three factors of 8 whose sum or difference is 7. So the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Since in this cubic equation we only have plus signs, positive signs, therefore we can concentrate on just the sum. So obviously the sum of 1, 2 and 4 is 7. That means these three are the factors. So to find the solution of this cubic equation, you just have to change the signs of the factors. That's it, question solved. The three solutions of this cubic equation are x equal to -1, x equal to -2 and x equal to -4. So tell me now, wasn't that easy? So solve this cubic equation. Now I'm really sure you can do it easily. Once again, you're getting 10 seconds. Start. Okay, so now I'll do it. Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Since here we have all the plus signs, therefore we need to select three factors out of these whose sum is 9. So obviously it can't be 15 as 15 itself is greater than 9. So that means these are the three factors, isn't it? 1 plus 3 is 4 and 4 plus 5 is 9. So now we just have to change the signs. So it becomes -1, -3 and -5. That's it, question solved. The three roots of this cubic equation are x equal to -1, x equal to -3 and x equal to -5. Let's do another one. Your time starts now. The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Now once again, since this equation has all the plus signs, therefore we need to select three factors out of these factors whose sum is 10. So obviously it can't be 18, as 18 itself is greater than 10. It can't be 9 either, as we can't add two more factors to 9. So now only 4 factors are left. 6 plus 3 is 9, and 9 plus 1 is 10. So that means the three factors are 1, 3 and 6. Now just change the signs and you have solved this cubic equation. See, x equal to -1, x equal to -3 and x equal to -6. Let me remind you that the cubic equations are supposed to be really difficult. They are part of advanced mathematics. Just look at the size of that equation. It looks like an anaconda. And you have solved it with so much ease. This is what these easy cal tricks do. They turn you instantly into a math genius. What would have otherwise taken months to learn, you have mastered it in minutes. By the way, you can very quickly double check your answer as well. All you have to do is put these values of x in this equation. So if the left hand side comes out equal to the right hand side, that is 0, then the answer is 100% correct. Let's first put x equal to -1. So -1 cube is -1 only, -1 square is 1, and 1 times 10 is 10. 27 times -1 is -27, and this is +18. Now 18 plus 10 is 28, and -27 minus 1 is -28, plus 28 minus 28 is 0. That means -1 is definitely the correct answer. So if you want, you can check the other two solutions as well. They are correct. So now please solve this cubic equation. Now as you can see that this one has some minus signs. So you just have to adjust the signs of the three factors accordingly. Very simple. So start. So now I'll do it. Factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Now as you can see that we only have two factors here and we need at least three factors. So obviously one of these factors is going to get repeated. Since the sum or the difference of the three factors is 4, so definitely the factor 1 is going to get repeated. Isn't it? 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 2 is 4. We could not have repeated 2 as 2 plus 2 is itself 4. That leaves no room for the third factor. Now, since the sum or the difference of these three factors should be -4, so that means we can adjust the signs. This would be -1, this would also be -1, and this would be -2. As -1 is -2, and -2 is -4, and that takes care of the negative product as well. See, -1 times -1 is +1, and +1 times -2 is -2. That is a -2. So that means these are the three factors. Just change their signs and you get the three roots. Question solved. If you want, I can tell you a very cool trick to quickly double check your answer. This way you'll never make a mistake. All you have to do is 1 times is 1, 1 2 times is 2, and 2 1 times is again 2. So now 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So that means these three are definitely the roots of this cubic equation. You must have realized by now that each and every coefficient and the constant term has a definite purpose. Like this one is the product of the three factors, this one is the sum or the difference of three factors. Similarly, this coefficient has been kept there so that we never make mistake in solving cubic equations. As using this coefficient, we can easily double check our answer. So now that you have fully understood this wonderful technique, so what I will do, I will now teach you another technique to solve cubic equations. You can keep that as backup. Like if you get stuck on some cubic equation, perhaps because the last term of that cubic equation has too many factors and you are not able to adjust the signs, then this technique that I'm going to teach you now will come in really handy. It goes by the name trial and error technique of solving cubic equations. So what I'll do, I'll solve the same cubic equation by the trial and error technique, and then you'll understand it better. So in the trial and error technique, what we do, we try to guess one out of the three roots of the cubic equation. And then we use that root to divide the cubic equation into a quadratic equation. And then we can easily solve that quadratic equation and get the remaining two roots as well. As simple as that. Now, you must have observed the pattern that in every cubic equation, 1 or minus 1 is always one of the roots, isn't it? And there is a good reason for that, as you know that 1 is the factor of every number in this world. Therefore, the chances of 1 or minus 1 being one of the roots of a cubic equation are very high. So we always start by checking if x equal to 1 or minus 1 is one of the roots of a cubic equation. In most of the cases, it is. Otherwise, you can check the next set of numbers. Like you can put x equal to 2 or minus 2. Then 3 or minus 3. Like that. That means by hook or by crook, we must get at least one root out of the three roots of the cubic equation. So let's first check x equal to 1. 1 cube is 1. Minus 4 times 1 is minus 4 only. Plus 5 times 1 is plus 5. And this is minus 2. Now minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. And plus 5 plus 1 is plus 6. So minus 6 plus 6 is 0. That means x equal to 1 is one of the roots. Now once you have one of the roots, then immediately convert it to the algebraic factor of this cubic equation. That means just bring this positive 1 here and it will become negative 1. So that means x minus 1 should be one of the algebraic factors of this cubic equation. So now quickly divide with this factor this cubic equation and it will get reduced to a quadratic equation, which you can easily solve and find the other two roots as well. I'm sure you can divide them very easily, as you already know the easy cal trick of fast algebraic division. Divide the first term with the first term and you will get the first term of the answer. X cube divided by x is x square. Now in place of this minus 1, put plus 1. So this is 1x square minus 4x square would be minus 3x square. So we put minus 3x here and we get the second term. So once again, this is minus 3x plus 5x, that would be plus 2x. So we put plus 2 here and we get the last term as well. See, so easily. So now quickly solve this quadratic equation. Two factors of 2 whose sum or difference is 3 would be 1 and 2, isn't it? 1 plus 2 is 3. Now since their sum is negative, therefore they must be negative. And that takes care of the positive product as well. See, minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2 and minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So now all we have to do is just change the signs of these factors, and with that we have not only solved this quadratic equation, but we have got the remaining two roots of our cubic equation as well. That means the three roots of this cubic equation are x equal to 1, x equal to another 1, and x equal to 2. And with the first method also, we had got the same 3 roots. I would like to give you one very useful tip that will help you calculate the cubic equations even faster. Like I had told you that the chances of 1 or minus 1 being the roots of a cubic equation are very high. Therefore, we must always check them first. The good news is that you don't have to do it the old-fashioned way. You can do it the easy cal way. You just have to add the coefficients of the alternate terms. 1 plus 14 is 15. Now add these alternate term coefficients as well. 7 plus 8 is also 15. So whenever the sum of the alternate terms is equal, then one root out of the 3 has to be minus 1. You can find that out instantly. Let me give you more examples. Look at this cubic equation. 1 plus 23 is 24, and 9 plus 15 is also 24. So you can instantly say that one root is minus 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, and minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6. That means the sums are opposite. And when that happens, one root has to be 1, positive 1. You can instantly know that. So now you have become an expert at solving cubic equations. You know them inside out.